Tiago Henrique Gomes da Rocha, known as the motorcycle killer, is a Brazilian former security guard and serial killer who confessed to murdering 39 people between 2011 and 2014 in Goiânia, Brazil. His victims, primarily young women, but also homeless men, prostitutes, and gay individuals, were shot, stabbed, or choked in a spree that terrorized the city. In this documentary, we delve into psychological and psychoanalytic depths of his crimes to uncover what drove this man to become one of Brazil's most prolific killers. Why zero in on Tiago Gomes da Rocha? His case isn't just a body count. It's a chilling window into a mind that masked monstrous impulses behind a charming facade. His methodical, almost ritualistic killings, shouting robbery before shooting, yet taking nothing, reveal a complex psychological profile that screams for analysis. Picture this. A black motorcycle tears through Goiânia's empty streets at night. A young woman, maybe 14-year-old Ana Lydia Gomes, waits at a bus stop. Tiago, tall and athletic, pulls up, shouts robbery, and fires a .38 revolver into her chest, speeding off as her body slumps. Homeless men shot in alleys, prostitutes stabbed in dark corners, gay men choked with brutal precision. His victims were random yet targeted, chosen for their vulnerability. From 2013, he focused on young women, killing 15 in 2014 alone, like Barbara Costa, 14, and Lilian Mesquita, 28. These acts weren't just murders. They were performances of rage and control, making Tiago a perfect case to dissect the psyche of a killer. Let's rewind to Goiânia, February 4th, 1988, where Tiago Henrique Gomes da Rocha was born. Raised by his mother after his father abandoned the family, Tiago was a quiet kid, shy, keeping to himself. Neighbors called him odd, a loner who rarely connected. He attended the Assembly of Deus Church, but rejected religion, saying, "I'm not evangelical," during a 2015 psychiatric evaluation. School wasn't his thing. He dropped out early, later training as a security guard at the Tiradentes Academy. By his 20s, he worked for multiple security firms, even guarding the hospital maternal-infantile. To those around him, he was a 6 feet 4 inches good-looking guy with brown hair and eyes, charming when needed. But beneath this, something dark brewed. Psychologically, his isolation hints at schizoid personality traits, a detachment from others that can foster dangerous fantasies. Growing up without a father may have fueled attachment issues, leaving him with unresolved anger. His mother, interviewed in the 2015 evaluation, said she knew nothing of his crimes, suggesting a distant family dynamic. This lack of connection likely fed repressed rage, a common thread in serial killers. Here's the terrifying part. Tiago was no obvious monster. He was a security guard, paid to protect, blending into Goiânia's bustle. He had a brief romance at 19, met a fiancée who resembled his victims, yet lived alone with his mother, hiding his darkness. By 2011, he was a predator, his black motorcycle a tool of death. Colleagues later found condoms and women's items in his possession, hinting at his secret life. This duality screams antisocial personality disorder. Charming on the outside, empty within. People with ASPD manipulate effortlessly, feeling no guilt. Tiago's ability to live as a normal guy while killing 39 people shows cognitive dissonance, separating his public self from the killer. His job gave him access to weapons, a .38 revolver from his employer, and the freedom to roam. Psychologically, his robbery ruse wasn't about theft. It was a power play, setting the stage for control. Imagine a Goiânia night in 2014. Ana Lydia Gomes, 14, stands at a bus stop in Seta Morada Nova. A motorcycle roars up. Tiago, helmeted, shouts robbery. Before she can react, he shoots her in the chest, the .38's blast echoing as he speeds off. Her body hits the ground, blood pooling. This was his pattern. Random, ruthless. He stabbed prostitutes, shot homeless men, choked gay men, but young women were his obsession. 15 killed in 2014, like Barbara Costa, shot on January 18th, or Vanessa Felipe, 22, killed April 23rd. Why this method? Shooting women was impersonal yet deliberate, suggesting sadistic pleasure in their fear. Stabbing prostitutes was intimate, reflecting misogynistic rage. possibly tied to rejection or sexual frustration. Choking gay men was personal, hinting at repressed sexual conflict. A 2015 psychiatric report noted he saw victims as numbers, not people, a sign of dehumanization linked to psychopathy. His kills were a ritual, feeding a need for dominance. Let's crawl into Tiago's head during a murder. He's on his motorcycle, heart pounding, not from fear, but thrill. He spots a young woman, maybe Beatrice Mora, 23, alone at a bar. He pulls up, shouts robbery, and fires, watching her collapse. The act is quick, clinical, yet exhilarating for him. Psychoanalytically, this is displacement, channeling rage from his life, perhaps his father's abandonment or societal pressures, onto victims. His focus on young women, resembling his fiancée, suggests projection, killing those who mirror a lost or unattainable ideal. The 2015 evaluation revealed he felt irritated by relationships and didn't care about his mother or brother, even saying he'd kill them if given the mission. This detachment points to alexithymia, an inability to process emotions, common in serial killers who express through violence. His claim of being illuminated and on a mission screams grandiose delusions, a trait of narcissistic personality disorder, where he saw himself as above humanity. Picture Goiânia in 2014, gripped by panic. Families held protests, wearing white, clutching photos of victims like Ana Lydia. A local told Globo, "We stopped going out at night." Every corner felt dangerous. From January to August, Tiago killed 16 people, 15 women, 1 man, striking at bus stops, bars, empty streets. Police reports detail his precision. 8 victims were confirmed killed by his .38 revolver. 1 murder, a merchant, was allegedly a $1,000 hit ordered by the man's ex-wife. Tiago described victims as number 1, number 2, showing psychopathic detachment. His methods varied, stabbing prostitutes, choking gay men, shooting women, reflecting paraphilic disorders where violence fueled arousal. His trophies, knives, a hammer, kept his crimes alive in his mind. The community's fear fed his narcissistic ego, believing he was untouchable, a ghost on a motorcycle. In February 2015, a psychiatric evaluation by Goiânia's Tribunal of Justice peeled back Tiago's psyche. He was resistant at first, but opened up, revealing chilling truths. "I'm not from your world," he told doctors. "I'm illuminated on a mission." He admitted distrusting people, feeling nothing for his family, and even threatened to kill his cell neighbor for talking too much. The report flagged psychopathy and ASPD, noting his lack of empathy and grandiose self-image. His claim of a mission suggests delusional thinking, possibly tied to schizotypal traits. His mother said he was baptized but rejected faith, hinting at a rebellion against authority. Psychoanalytically, his mission could reflect a God complex, compensating for feelings of powerlessness from childhood abandonment. His only relationship, a 6-month romance at 19, ended abruptly, possibly fueling rejection sensitivity that turned to rage. October 14th, 2014, a task force of 33 police teams, formed after Goiânia's panic, catches a break. Tiago, riding his motorcycle with a fake plate, is stopped. He'd been flagged in 2013 for stealing a plate from a supermarket lot. Caught on camera. A search of his mother's home uncovers a .38 revolver, stolen plates, and a hammer. Taken to Homicide Division, he confesses to 39 murders, later reducing it to 29. Everything fit, his lawyer told Fola. 2 days later, he slashes his wrist with a broken light bulb, surviving but placed on suicide watch. The attempt suggests self-destructive impulses, common when a killer's control is stripped. By March 2016, he faced 42 charges, 35 for murder, sentenced to nearly 700 years. Brazil's 30-year cap means he could walk free in 2044 at 56. Today, Tiago sits in a solitary cell in Aparecida, the Goiânia's maximum security prison, threatened by inmates who vow to kill him. If he mixes with others, he dies, a prison official told Metropoles. He's silent now, rarely speaking, a shadow of the illuminated killer. His 2017 book project, Tiago Rocha, a serial killer story, was scrapped after victims' families protested. Philosophically, Tiago embodies Nietzsche's abyss, a man who stared into darkness until it consumed him. His mission reflects existential rebellion, choosing destruction over meaning. Yet, society's failure to catch him sooner, ignoring 2013 red flags, raises candid questions of collective guilt. Was he a monster born or made? His possible release in 2044 chills us, a reminder that evil lingers where systems fail. Tiago's story forces us to ask, how well do we know those around us?